Yeah. Yeah. Look. Yeah. I used to pray for a change. Still woke up to the same four walls, same crack paint, same late calls from the bill collectors. Checking my work by the digits on a letter. Cold coffee, warm fears. Scrolling through a highlight reel that ain't real. Wonder how they shining while I'm stuck in the grind. Eyes heavy, mind violent. Mama said, boy, don't rush your season. Deep roots grow slow, that's the reason. Still I wanted shortcuts, quick wins, big bets, blue checks. Tryna flex on regrets till I learn every scar is a sign, permission to slip. Proof that you walked through some wickedness. Now I treat every L like tuition. Playing pain, but I profit in wisdom. Real spill, real talk, real life. All these tears on the floor, that's the price. Turn my doubt, turn my loss into light. Don't hide from the dark, that's my side. Real spill, real talk, real life. If it cut, then it cut me right. I'd rather bleed from the blade of the truth than stay safe in a pretty little lie. Yeah. Mindset shift, I stopped asking why me, yeah. Started asking what now? Same storm, but I learned how to breathe. In the flood, I refuse to drown. I got homies that ain't make it out their habits. Chained to a pattern like it's fashion. We was raised where survival was the passion. So thriving felt like bragging, but I can't play small for your comfort. Can't dim just to fit inside your structure. I was broke, but my thoughts got richer when I framed every failure as a scripture. Now I speak to my reflection like a brother. Stand up, you built for the clutter. You are not what they labeled you in summers. You are what you build in the winters undercover. That's growth, owning every flaw I expose. If truth make you leave, then go. I'd rather be alone than surrounded by a show. Real spill, real talk, real life. All these tears on the floor, that's the price. Turn my doubt, turn my loss into light. I don't hide from the dark, that's my sight. Real spill, real talk, real life. If it cut, then it cut me right. I'd rather bleed from the blade of the truth than stay safe in a pretty little lie. Real spill, real talk, real talk.
One minute I'm living right, the next minute I ain't living right. 1 minute I'm living right, the next minute I ain't living right. 1 minute I'm living right, the next minute I ain't living right. 1 minute I'm living right, the next minute I ain't living right. Say the way I'm moving, it ain't going with the words I preach. Do as I say, not as I do. Real game in what I speak. Practice what I preach. Maybe one day when I reach my peak. Habits got control of me. I'm trying to break the cycle. But what's that saying to the ones who wanna be just like you? That I'm human and flawed, ruined from scars, but it all make for beautiful art. I've been through the dark, ain't perfect. I may mess up tomorrow and make the rudest remarks. Then tell you about it, lay the truth from the start. Hypocritical individual, admit it is pitiful. I talk about the things I do, now they used to it and don't pay attention to. If I choose to keep it clean, well, I'll be rich as you, but that's not commendable. Living mute ain't beneficial to the riches I'm getting to. I speak what I just went through. If I didn't, be miserable. Plus I'm keeping room to improve. To a certain extent it's cool. It allowed me to mental you can be highly invincible. Cause of how we admit the truth. I'm somebody to listen to, able to be relatable. I pray I keep craving to, so the message I relay will continue to save a few. Hey, they told me pick a side. 1 minute I'm living right, the next minute I ain't living right. They told me pick a side. When the words that's coming out your mouth, the movements don't align. They told me pick a side. 1 minute I'm living right, the next minute I ain't living right. They told me pick a side. When the words that's coming out your mouth, the movements don't align.
Told my demons to erase me. Father God, you done saved me. Been a hypocrite's daughter. Turned me into a parlor. Black eyes came alive. Walking on my front toes, demonized. My soul came alive. Father God, cry on me and wash me clean from my sins. Rinse my dirt off, it's leaking out my skin. Yeah, earthquake, no shake. Don't throw me in a fire, no bait. Transformation, I'm safe. He said I had a purpose. Brought me home, no curses. Climb to the top, top, no drop. 39 strikes, bloodline on God. Hashtag Gush Chow, Gush Chat. Got my demons running wild. Cloud chasing with a smile. Had to pick a side before it took me out. Father God, cry on me.
They told me pick a side. 1 minute I'm living right, the next minute I ain't living right. They told me pick a side. When the words that's coming out your mouth, the movements don't align. They told me pick a side. 1 minute I'm living right, the next minute I ain't living right. They told me pick a side. When the words that's coming out your mouth, the movements don't align.
Don't align.
Flat broke with no money.
There you know I've been.
Don't wanna joke, these times ain't funny.
There you know I've been.
Stabbed in my back, that's your betrayal.
There you know I've
What's
been.
going on, Juco?
Starting over, back at zero.
There you know I've been. Chill.
Flat broke with no money.
There you know I've been.
Don't wanna joke, these times ain't funny.
There you know I've been.
Stabbed in my back, that's your betrayal.
There you know I've been.
Starting over, back at zero.
There you know I've been.
Chip, there you know I've been. Find me where you know I've been. Like the mayor, you know I've been. Responsible for leading and management. Sometimes it got damaging in the journey, I can handle it. I had to go through half of it to master it. Remind me your class a bit. Protecting up crafting shit. Actually, I'm glad of it happening without giving submission or tapping in. It made me the man I am. Creating this passion, say he established. Understand I got understanding. Plus healing don't hurt no more. Gave name in the perfect storm. I'm chilling, it's purest form. In fact, it got better once I ain't kid no more. Yes, I got clever, I accept it. They gon' love me when I ain't here no more. Way better than they did before when I was here before. While I'm here, my turn to fuck it up. I learned from fucking up. Got burnt and learned that fire's not the touch. Of course, life's a course. Keep moving forward, not giving up. Fight when you're stuck. Complete the board and you gon' see rewards. Protection from source. A few extra points over an even score. Mastering the self, that's the meanest war. Traumas from drama, sometime the linger on. Sad to say, in the gladdest way, I beat the odds. You see the scars, fuck it. I could breathe and talk with a lipless walk. Motherfucker found beauty up in the suffer. Truly, I ate it for lunch and it wasn't disgusting. Doesn't do justice to say I love it with no money.
There you know I've been.
Don't wanna joke, these times ain't funny.
There you know I've been.
Stabbed in my back, that's your betrayal.
There you know I've been.
Starting over, back at zero.
There you know I've been.
Flat broke with no money.
There you know I've been.
Don't wanna joke, these times ain't funny.
There you know I've been.
Stabbed in my back, that's your betrayal.
There you know I've been.
Starting over, back at zero.
There you know I've been.
There you know I've been. To make it clear, you know I've been focusing on the win. Open and honest and transparency, causing them to soak all this knowledge in. It's kept in the music, my challenge is real. Yes, I've been through it, testing improvement. Choosing the wrong decision when better I knew it. Dealt with the consequences and kept a solution, yet I still do it. Heck, my actions and movements not always best for my future. Contradicting plans of success, evolution in music. Being counterproductive, a fuck up and stupid. Know what I needed to do, let go. But my habits are ruling, addictive patterns are truly hindering for me. Women and drugs and functional with it, but then they fuck up the money. Rather my spending go to something I feel happy after I done it, and not killing my conscience taunted by unwanted thoughts of me accomplishing nothing. Cost what I wanted, my peace of mind. Keep putting dreams of mine off in tomorrow that's never coming, but yet it's coming. I do it now instead of bluffing. Fire inside the eye to conquer my shortcomings. Shout out to Tony and the Tony Talk Showcase. This is Real Spill with Real Chills. Y'all know how we started off. We started off with an affirmation. How the affirmation goes is I say the affirmation out loud. You repeat it after me out loud or silently to yourself. However you choose to do it. It's up to you. Let's get into it. I welcome this new beginning with an open heart, a clear mind, and unwavering faith in the path ahead. I release everything that no longer serves my highest good, knowing that every ending creates space for something greater to enter my life. I trust that every opportunity, every lesson, and every step forward is guiding me towards the life I am meant to live. I am courageous enough to embrace change, wise enough to learn from the past, and strong enough to create a future filled with peace, abundance, love, and purpose. My life is unfolding at the perfect time, and I choose to move forward with confidence instead of fear. Ashe. Thank you, universe. All right, now we also do a word of the week and a fun fact. Whenever we do it, it's supposed to be every week, but it don't always happen like that. And I don't have a word of the week this week. That's why I say that. You know what I'm saying? But I do got a fun fact. Did you know that you are smiling right now because you were fooled? That's right. You are smiling right now because you were fooled. That was this week's fun fact. I had ran across that. I thought it was funny because it actually happened to me. So I was like, oh, let me try this on the spill this week. But that was the fun fact. Now we're gonna get into the spill. What I want to spill on you today is I got an article we're gonna read. It's called "Attachment is Quietly Running Your Anxiety." That's right. Attachment is quietly running your anxiety. Here's what no one tells you. Attachment is the illusion of control. You're not anxious because life is hard. You're anxious because you're trying to control things that was never yours to control. Other people's opinions, their choices, how situations unfold. None of it is in your hands. Attachment makes you feel like holding on tighter will change the outcome. And it won't. The grip itself is the problem. Let's get into two. Anxiety. Anxiety lives in the gap. Anxiety is not the problem. It has a specific address. It lives in the space between what you want to happen and what you can actually influence. The wider the gap, the more anxious you feel. Closing the gap doesn't mean lowering your standards. It means redirecting your energy to what you can actually move. Stop outsourcing your peace. Every time you need someone to text back, show up, approve of you, or behave a certain way to feel okay, you've handed your peace to them. Your peace has to live inside of you, not in other people's actions. Now let's talk about what detachment actually is. It's not caring. It's caring about the right things. It's feeling something, then asking, is there anything I can do about this? If yes, act. If no, release it. That's the whole practice. You stop fighting reality and start working with what actually is in front of you. Now we're going to talk about the shift. From replaying conversations, needing validation, controlling outcomes. You got to go from that to returning to your own lane every single time. Detachment isn't just a destination. It's a daily decision to stop letting the uncontrollable run your nervous system. You know what I'm saying? And that was attachment is the illusion of control. But I'm going to leave y'all with something before I go because, that was pretty short. And I got helpful tips for handling difficult days. If you're having a difficult day, then you need to listen to this. You know what I mean? Let's get into it. First, stop expecting yourself to perform at 100% when you're running on 20%. A difficult day is not the day to demand perfection from yourself. Next, you gotta lower the bar. No, seriously. Instead of cleaning the whole house, Try washing 1 load of laundry. Small wins count also. Next, drink some water. I know. It sounds annoyingly simple, but being stressed, tired, hungry, and dehydrated at the same time is a terrible combination. Next, don't make major life decisions on your worst day. I like that. I'm gonna say that one more time. Don't make major life decisions on your worst day. That text, that resignation email, that dramatic haircut, maybe give it 24 hours. Then you got to ask yourself, what do I need to do right now? Not tomorrow, not next month, right now. A nap, walk, a meal, a shower, start there. Next, stop replaying every awkward thing that happened. Most people have already forgotten. You're carrying a conversation that everyone else left hours ago. Next, you gotta give yourself permission to do the bare minimum. A difficult day is not a character test. You're allowed to rest without earning it. And you gotta also be able to talk to someone. Not because they can fix it. Sometimes hearing another human voice makes the day feel a little less heavy. What's one thing that can genuinely help you get through a difficult day? Well, I just gave y'all some. If y'all got any more, put it in the comments, because somebody gonna listen and you can help them out. But also remember to like, share, and subscribe to Tony Talk Showcase and to Real Chills Keep Serving. You'll see it. I'm out. Hey, chip.
Fuck those bills, fuck that job, fuck those bills, fuck that job, fuck those bills, fuck that job, and fuck what people think. Fuck those bills, fuck that job, and fuck what people think. Fuck what they think about me, don't care what they think about me. Fuck what they think about me, don't care what they think about me. Fuck what they think about me, don't care what they think about me. Fuck what they think about me, don't care what they think. What people think about me ain't none of my business. But if you think about me, stay up out my business. Witness this shit so often coughing because of sickness. Business since beginning of time. Pay me no mind, rather you pay me interest. Interested in his shit, invested. This is obsession, yet never put up a penny. Connections never submitted, but checking logistics. Kerosene non-existent, only pay me your visit. Hitting like your intentions. Slightly addicted, living rent free in your mind. Might be evicted by time you hit this, but you tried. You can't deny that chill a clear fix. No mere it's me that see through you like clear shit. Evil, I peep you invading my space like spirits. Demonic possession, don't be possessive. Protected by source, never by force. Not your insurance, that's for progressive. Bills with a check with time on investment. Watching my essence, stop with the guessing. Yes, I confess it. Next, this heck of an exit. Put it in the comment section and blast shit. See how you act when public display of your action. Show to half of the masses after shared by the tribe I established. How could you manage such kind of a damage? Follow your passion, focus on self, timing and answers. Find where your path is and not with my hand in. Follow your passion, focus on self, timing and answers. Find where your path is and not with my hand in. Tired of survival mode, time for the thriving, bro. I can't take it no more. Working at home like today and before. Gotta be more. This can't be life, this can't be right, this can't be I. Job sucking me dry. Plus me knowing my worth is more than 20 and I put in 20, retire. Nah, I'm not that guy. Refusing to deny every time that they tried. I never applied, never replied. I kept it just quiet. Answers required were answered in silence. Ancestors violent to whomsoever take advantage of kindness. Plans and assignments that can't be abandoned, demolished. Carry and take it, don't make sense. The work and barely just make it. I'm fairly mistaken. Married to make it. I keep it in law like family that's barely related. Minimum none, willing to run, but for chilling to settle with crumbs. Wisdom that come from getting this young. Living this long, I didn't get dumb. Vision abundance, then I become it. Riches that's wanted, I can't get from a punching. Brace 15 minutes or something, then get a luncheon. 30 minutes isn't the shit that I wanted. Isn't I done it? Switch the circumference. Enter a different discussion. Pick up my luggage, did for the money. Quit when I come in. Life you fix with adjustments, and I'm adjusting. Semi-disgusting, taking financial hit to get what I want. Make me sick to my stomach. If I live in a moment, then I'm just homeless. So tend to the moment, don't get tender unless it's chicken.
chicken that's boneless. Went at my strongest, went to the stormest, been through the moments, come out with strength every time that I enter and go in.
Chip, fuck those bills, fuck that job, and fuck what people think. Chip. Be talking to you, remind me of the old days. Be talking to you, remind me of the old days. Be talking to you, remind me of the old days. Fell asleep on the phone, fell asleep on the phone, we fell asleep on the phone, fell asleep on the phone, we fell asleep on the phone, fell asleep on the phone, we fell asleep on the phone together. Fell asleep on the phone, fell asleep on the phone, we fell asleep on the phone, fell asleep on the phone, we fell asleep on the phone, fell asleep on the phone, we fell asleep on the phone together. Fell asleep on the phone, wake up to a ring or a tone. Sometimes your phone die throughout the night when you sleep with it on. Hear me snoring to listen till it get born. You know this is morning, hang up and call me back and greet it with yawning. Voice is so calming, which why I can talk to you often. Deeper the nonsense, but we never gossip. We have important views when we have discussions. Peak laughing moments, leave that department and problem solving. See that it's awesome. Chip. Be talking to you, remind me of the old days. Be talking to you, remind me of the old days. Be talking to you, remind me of the old days. Some teen days, fall asleep on the phone days. Fell asleep on the phone, fell asleep on the phone, we fell asleep on the phone, fell asleep on the phone, we fell asleep on the phone, fell asleep on the phone, we fell asleep on the phone together. Fell asleep on the phone, fell asleep on the phone, we fell asleep on the phone, fell asleep on the phone, we fell asleep on the phone, fell asleep on the phone, we fell asleep